The smell of that peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Once I'm actually in frame. Can we take a moment?
Would you look at that?
It's about to overflow, but beautiful. In this, do you know what? Okay, I'm not in screen. I thought I was, but now I am. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm just thinking that I shouldn't really be wearing a black hoodie because the lighting in here is so dark already, and then I'm just like a floating head. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, I know I literally tell you in 9 videos out of 10 that I can't eat oatmeal during the day because it puts me to sleep, and it does. But I'm kind of willing to take that risk today. Like, I'm in that kind of... Oh, first things first, I did obviously have fruit first thing. I mean, I know there's fruit in this as well, but I did have a cantaloupe melon first thing this morning. When I say first thing this morning, I mean the first thing I ate, which was at about 1 PM. It's now 2 PM. So yeah, I'm still always starting my day with sweet, hydrating, fresh fruit. But recently, guys, I think I'm gonna call this video like, I don't know, what I crave in winter, or what I eat in winter, or... I mean, I always tell you guys that my appetite fluctuates with the seasons, and it just does, right? I feel like everyone's does. But recently I have just started craving. I know I told you in my last couple videos that, I mean, the impossible happened, and now I'm actually craving and eating brown rice every single day. I know at first I said it was only short grain brown rice, and I wouldn't go any further than that. But now I'm also eating brown basmati rice. I don't know where this is going to lead to, but it's quite worrying. And the fact that I'm also eating oatmeal for breakfast. Who even am I? And I know I've said in 9 videos out of 10 that when I eat oatmeal in the morning, or just whenever, it puts me straight to sleep. It puts me in a coma. And it does, but do you know what? I feel like being in a coma today. I feel like eating this and then just passing out, just like flatline. Do you know what I'm saying? I also feel like I am just a floating head right now. I feel like I can rectify this if I get changed. Hold on. I love the fact that you guys always pick up on that I always speak to the camera and kind of like talk about what I'm eating whilst it gets cold. And it gives some of you anxiety, and if I'm being honest, it gives me anxiety as well. But considering I was just outside in the rain taking pictures for Instagram, so this is not only cold, but it also has rainwater in it. Anyway, guys, when I tell you that I make the best oatmeal, porridge, whatever you want to call it, I'm not fucking around. Like, you know I'm all about the toppings. The toppings. I feel like oatmeal, just like any other starch, is basically just a vehicle for flavor. And these are... Do you know what? The light is pissing me off so much I can't even cope. I don't understand people that make oats with like half a cup of oats. Like half a cup of oats would just be that. I think in here I have about 1.5 cups of oats. They're like the whole rolled, you know, like you have like the quick cooking oats, then you have like the more holy ones, but then you have like the big, like the really big, nutty big ones. They're the ones I use. Do you know what, before I explain what this is, I need a mouthful. Cheers. That peanut butter flavor, so about 1.5 cups whole rolled oats. By the way, if you can hear my tap dripping, I put a scoop of the Ritual Vanilla protein powder from Vivo Life. That's the one that I've told you about many times before. The flavor is still impeccable. The flavor is bomb. It's just like vanilla, like really strong vanilla. Not too oversweet. And then whilst I'm making the oats, this is a trick that I learned from, who did I learn it from? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I learned this trick from Deliciously Ella, that when you're cooking the oats, I know a lot of people like mush up banana and then cook the oats with that. But if you actually, and a lot of people put nut butter on top, which obviously I do as well. But if you put a few spoons of nut butter in with the oatmeal while you're stirring it, especially if it's crunchy, salted peanut butter, it actually becomes quite, I was gonna say sensual, it's not even sensual, it actually becomes pretty sexual. I know that some of you know what I mean. So yeah, cooked with peanut butter till it was nice and thick, and then topped with fresh rasps, hemp seeds, banana, and another good drizzle of salted, crunchy peanut butter. Peanut butter. Oh, and the best part is the Koyo coconut yogurt on top. Spoken about this before, Koyo coconut yogurt. I usually get the plain one, is the only coconut yogurt that I fuck with because it's so thick, so creamy. And this one that I'm using today is the strawberry one. Anyways, I'm gonna go waft this down. Guys, there is so much good food coming your way this day. Well, I mean, coming my way and being sent down my chute. But yeah, whenever I make oats these days, I just use oat milk just because I feel like it enhances the oatiness, if you know what I'm saying. So for lunch I am making a mishmash of things, which is pretty much what I always do. As in like multiple different elements. Roasted, steamed, raw, baked, cooked, air fried, deep fried. No, I don't do deep fried. Don't do deep fried here. Would do deep fried. Don't have a deep fryer. So I've got some brown rice on the go, which, if I'm being honest, I have been eating every single day. I don't know which video it was. It was either like 2 videos ago or 3 videos ago when I admitted that now I love rice after all these years of telling you I hate rice. It only started with short grain brown rice. But then one day we couldn't get that, so we tried brown basmati, which I used to hate. I think it's because it still reminds me of the days when I was like, just used to waft down huge amounts of like white Persian basmati rice until the point where I was about to explode. I'm gonna roast up some seasonal veg. When I say seasonal veg, I'm really in love with all the seasonal veg basically. But one thing I'm particularly in love with at the moment is parsnips. I don't know why parsnips are not I've got some in the background, can you see? Yeah, I don't understand why more people don't rave about parsnips, because I feel like, you know how you have like a carrot, which is sweet and you don't really class it as that starchy, and then you have like a white potato, which is not sweet at all, but very starchy, and then you have a parsnip, which is kind of like a hybrid between a carrot and a potato. So I'm gonna air fry some butter beans with some onion. All I do is toss it in a little bit of garlic infused olive oil, salt, pepper, and then like the end result is like, oh, it's like caramelized, crunchy, popcorn-like, oily, salty, starchy, kind of high protein-y heaven. It really is. If you have not tried air frying butter beans yet, or if you don't have an air fryer, just do exactly what I'm gonna show you, and then throw them in the oven, and trust me, just trust me. I'm not peeling the parsnip because a lot of the flavor is actually in the skin. I've noticed that when I roast it with the skin on, it's like even sweeter. Oh, also I wanted to tell you, if you have never roasted, I know a lot of people hate Brussels sprouts. Can we actually try and focus on the bumper claw? Yeah guys, trust me, these little things, which actually look like mini cauliflowers from that angle. Yeah, for anyone that's just had like boring, over-steamed Brussels sprouts at their Christmas dinner or whatever, roast them, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. If you don't want to use oil, you can just use balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. They turn into the most delicious, like caramelized, melt in your mouth. You'll see. salt. What am I talking about? A lot of salt, you know me. The more salt the better. Pepper, as always. If you wanted to spice this up a little bit, I would definitely recommend using some paprika and cumin, possibly a little bit of turmeric as well. But I'm just gonna keep it quite simple today. A little bit of garlic infused olive oil. And a little bit of sweet balsamic glaze. Would you look at that? Balsamic glaze literally takes everything to the next level, especially when you roast with it. So your air fryer wise, you want to do these on high heat for about 12 to 15 minutes. The butter beans should kind of be like popped a bit. That's why I always say a bit like popcorn, and the onion caramelized. But yeah, if you're roasting the same mix in the oven, then probably 20 to 25 minutes should do it. This brown rice has turned out absolutely perfectly. With basmati brown rice, you kind of have to cook it for a little bit longer. But oh my gosh, the final result is so worth it. Yes, I have got changed again. We just went on a walk and got absolutely pissed on. But guys, we need to have a little chat, another little chat about brownies, right? Basically my girlfriend, God bless her, but we went through tough times because of this brownie situation. She's the sweetest thing ever, and she made me a big tray of brownies a few days ago, right? As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, these brownies now, the texture is like perfectly gooey, like gooey, right? I don't know how this happened, but when she first made them, it was cake. And you know how I feel, hold on, I'm not focused. You know how I feel about brownies that aren't actually brownies. I've spoken about this so many times. Like when you go to a coffee shop or something and they sell like little dry squares of brown cake and then have the audacity to call it a brownie. Guys, I've lost sleep about this, like many times. If you know me, like the way into my heart, one of the ways into my heart is to make me good brownies. And when I say good brownies, I mean like gooey, fudgy, the kind of ones that really stick to the roof of your mouth. You know what I'm talking about, like you know what I'm talking about. I don't want a dry motherfucking brownie. These are healthy brownies. I don't know the exact recipe, but I am gonna do a baking with Miles when I make them. But there's actually peas in there. Like, I don't know what she did, but she blended up lots of stuff. The flavor was good. It was basically good chocolate cake, but it wasn't a brownie. But then something happened which I can't really explain. We put them in the fridge for a few days, and now they have turned into the most gooey, fudgy, gungy. You see what I'm saying, guys? Like a few days ago, this was actually dry like cake, and now these are fudgy. Also, I have a new favorite way of eating these. This is soy whipped cream. I'd never tried it before. I bought it for... Shouldn't really say on camera what I bought it for, but you can use your imagination. That's what I'm talking about. And then you apply to face. Our relationship has been saved. Actually gonna finish this tray before lunch. Cheers. You see, that's what I'm chatting about. Everything is so browned, caramelized, extra sweet, especially from the balsamic glaze. I mean, when you roast any of these with a little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil, they all become kind of sweet, but with the balsamic glaze, needless to say, these are all gonna get drenched in some good liquid gold. Trust me guys, these when they're roasted, next level. The butter beans are perfectly popped. When I say popped, I always compare them to popcorn because they do actually kind of pop. And the onion is all nice and sweet and caramelized as well. Of course, we need some avocado. Honestly guys, if you can remember the last time I had lunch or any kind of bowl without avocado, I'll give you 25 jars of free liquid gold. And would you look at this? It's a beautiful one. There's something about brown rice and avocado that just goes so perfectly together as well. I don't know, it's like the textures. Do you know what I'm saying? And of course, to finish, a big dollop of creamy hummus right in the center. A little bit more. Now we're talking. Would you look at that? Beautiful. I know I say the same thing in every video, like, oh, look at that and beautiful, but like, I mean, guys, it looks so good. What else am I supposed to say? All right, so in this bowl, at the bottom, actually, you can't see it anymore, but I did put a bed of fresh rocket, arugula. We have the brown rice, which again is just my new obsession. I don't know what is going on, guys, but literally, if you'd have told me at any point in the last 10 years that I would be enjoying eating rice again, like I would have just shot you. A whole large creamy Haas avocado. We got the air fried butter beans and caramelized onions, which I air fried with them as well. And then all of the beautifully roasted, I guess you could call these winter root type vegetables. We got the Brussels sprouts, parsnips, carrots, which are all locally grown, and then the bell peppers. Oh yeah, and the eggplant aubergine, which, do you know what? Seriously, eggplant, or aubergine as we call it here, is just, like when you roast it in a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, it is just the most delicious thing in the world. Then I've got a big dollop of hummus in the middle. This is the Sabra brand, which I know people either love or hate it. I personally love it. Beautiful drizzle of runny liquid gold. A little bit more over here, I think. And happily apply to face. Cheers. Those flavors. Fuck me. One thing I wanted to talk about quickly on behalf of me and the Liquid Gold squad is that obviously, you know, we produced this brand, like our goal was to make like a really properly made, like stone ground, authentic Lebanese runny tahini, make it available globally for people to finally get access to like proper tahini, and obviously in glass jars, because we're trying to do things as ethical as possible. But for everyone that's asking about when it will be available in the US, we're waiting to open up our warehouse there, just so the shipping costs are like 50 times less for you guys, so you can order more of it and be a tahini addict like me. It's great. So yeah, I guess this is me reaching out to you guys to say that if any of you own or know anyone that owns a independently run health food store anywhere around Europe, please, I'll leave the Liquid Gold email down below for the customer service. Please email us, because we would like to get it in as many stores as possible. And then yeah, hopefully we can have it on the shelves near you very soon. Again, I always thank you guys in every single video, but the feedback that we're getting from all the hundreds, thousands now of people that have bought Liquid Gold and are coming back to buy more Liquid Gold, because again, I'm not just saying this because it's my own brand, but it literally is the best tahini in the whole world. And if you've ever tasted proper authentic Arabic or Lebanese tahini, then you know. Like, if you know, then you know. Our email address will be linked down below. If you have any information you could share with us, we would really appreciate it. And yeah. Alright, so you guys saw me review another variety of this brand. This brand is called Panna Organic. The one I tried was their Cashew Caramello. Cashew Caramello? It might have been just Cashew Caramel. Don't know where the low came from. But basically, it was like the sweetest thing I have tasted in many a month. And I've tasted a lot of sweet things recently, and like it was even sweeter than dates. It was sweeter than ice cream. It was the first ingredient on these jars is sugar, coconut sugar, but still sugar. So the ingredients on this one are coconut sugar, roasted peanut, sunflower oil, cacao powder, sunflower lecithin, and natural, I need to burp, and natural caramel flavor. Caramel flavor. Like, honest question, guys, people from the US who watch me, which is most of you, why do you not pronounce the second A? Like, it's caramel. Why do you say caramel? What happened? It's not a silent A. Like, I don't get it, and I'm offending all of you right now, but I really don't care. So this is their chocolate. No, yeah. This is their peanut butter chocolate spread. I like the fact they call it spread, because you can't really call it nut butter when the first ingredient is sugar, even though it is kind of nut butter, but it's sweet butter, sweet nut butter, you know what I mean. Anyways, okay, chocolate peanut butter one, here we come. Cheers. Oh my god. Babe, I can't even talk. You have no idea. It's like a melted peanut butter cup, but like a lot sweeter than a peanut butter cup. Like a Reese's. You know what I mean?
Is it 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10, absolutely. 10 out of 10 would buy again. And I'll see you guys at dinner. Or like whenever I next vlog something. Peace. Oh my god. Babe, this is like peanut buttery Nutella.
Smell.
Guys, I wanted to show you our new projector. It's like actually the most fun thing in the whole world, and it changes color as well. Yeah, we often just like lay here and watch the projector. It's like fun times, especially during lockdown 3.0. It's almost like you're in a bit of a psychedelic journey. Not that I would know what that feels like, but you know what I mean. I swear, this is what we do for like 2 hours every day. We just sit here, watch the projector, listen to music and stuff. This angle.
So flattering, baby. I can't.
So flattering. The fact that we're red, can you tell that my eyes are red? Can you?
No.
Night, baby.